about 12 years now. We are 10 years in marriage, I and my wife, and of course we've known 2 years before the marriage, so we've known for 12 years now. He's a very hard-working person, a very smart guy, a goal-getter, serious and passion for what he do for a living. So I'm not surprised what I'm seeing going around here, and many people that also turn out to celebrate with him. The Lord says, who will find a wife findeth a good thing and obtain a favor from the Lord. That is to say, there is a favor in marriage. Though it's not going to be a bed of roses, but of course, when there is misunderstanding, they must have a way to deal with it within themselves rather than seeking for help outside. Outsiders can only create confusion. So whatever it is between the both of them. We have come to celebrate with them today. After that, everyone will go home. Building the family is the responsibility of the bride and the groom, and making God the third party in their home. Then every other thing will be secondary. And do that which is right. Like I said, he who find a wife find a good thing and obtain a favor from the Lord. And if somebody has given birth to a daughter and trained and grow up to the adulthood, is expected of the father to give the daughter blessings, and that can only come when a young man meets with the parents and pay all the necessary rights, and the blessing comes in from there. What we see today, you call Abuja marriage, and people just jumping into it. So there is no blessing in it, and that's why you see there is a lot of divorce left, right, and the center. So my advice to young people is, one, they be focused. God will provide for them to go through it and get married and be able to live happy.
It's a thing of joy, and it's a thing that one who has grown up supposed to do. He has done a good thing that I feel is okay. As a father that has been into marriage for a couple of years, about 40-something years, I've experienced a lot of things in marriage field. And I use that medium to advise them, tell them what marriage is all about. Because marriage is not about bread and honey or sugar. But it is all about tolerance, perseverance, endurance. I always pray for them. And the word of prayers that I'm even rendering to them today as it is happening is, may God Almighty protect them in their marriage field. Give them long life in their marriage field. Give them tolerance in their marriage field. And give them patience. Because marriage is not an easy field. It's a field that, if not God, nobody will say he is perfect.
Know that they will succeed. And my prayer is that as I have 18 grandchildren down, before 10 months, I know God will give Chibeze another son and Ejima. So I am so happy. Now I am 43 years in marriage. My advice for this my girl is that let her be humble to the husband, and the husband will love as God loved the church. Let her be obeyed to the husband as I normally obeyed my husband. We live in peace. My advice to her is that let her be humble to the husband, obey the husband. Whatever the husband tell her to do, the good one, let her do it. And the husband, my prayer is that since I marry my husband, nobody hear me and him.
I feel very, very okay with him. You know, people like us as senior colleagues who've been actually advising him ever since to take this bold step. Because as a man, there is a time it will get. So as a man, you take this wonderful step. And this is a step that you take. You notice that people will see you that you're more responsible. You understand? So I'm very, very happy for him. And I know that as you have taken this step, this will be the beginning of good things and beginning of wonderful things that will follow suit in his life. My advice to other young men is, I know marriage is not for the children. Marriage is for something. You have to be a strong man before you think about getting married. You have to look at your finances. You have to advising all young men out there that you should not be discouraged. You should not fear. You should, when you're, and it's always very important that what your mates are doing, you follow them suit and do it. You understand? So I'm advising all the young men out there, if you know that you're capable and you're capable of getting married, it's the right time for you to do it. And for him, I'm wishing him best of luck, best of married life, and best of. We're expecting that in the next 9 months, we are going to have come together as well and celebrate the birth of his baby, or twins, as the pastor said it. So I'm wishing DJ Flex, my friend, a happy married life.
I feel good, and I'm still trying to adjust to it. I think our spirits rhyme because we understand ourselves very well. Okay, I was actually going out and we met and we exchanged contacts. That's how it started. I would say just be free. There's no need to pretend. Just be yourself.
I feel excited. I also feel great to be a married man. I'm out of the street. I choose my girl because I love her, because she's a different person than those I've been saying. So, and I'm so happy. Today is my day, and I'm so happy to take a bold step, and one of the best steps in my life, to be a married man. It's easy, but I thank God. I'm proud to be a married man today. So, and I'm so happy for people that come around to support me. So it's a thing of joy. So I advise people to, it's not really easy, but I thank God. It's a good thing to take. It's a good bold step to take. It was not really easy, but I'm thank God today, and I'm experiencing it now. I know that there's life after marriage. So I am so happy to take this bold step, and I pray God should guide me through to make me a better man.